Hello, everybody. My name is MacKenzie Walicek, and I'm going to talk briefly about resource sharing and outreach specifically. So I am the coordinator for the Lake St. Clair CISMA in Macomb and St. Clair counties, where we have 25 partners. We noticed that the majority of our active partners were from Macomb County, and accordingly, a lot of our efforts were also focused in that region. So we really wanted to determine how we could effectively expand our outreach into St. Clair County without losing the momentum we had already in Macomb County. And ultimately, what we were able to do is connect and engage with our existing partners and determine where we had our strengths and our weaknesses and where we could complement one another. And ultimately, we were able to collaborate with Friends of the St. Clair River, which is an established nonprofit in St. Clair County that has many experienced staff and an engaged network system already. So we were really able to utilize their staff and pay for their time through an MISGP grant and have them lead our outreach in St. Clair County in collaboration with the same types of events we had been previously doing in Macomb. Another example of resource sharing and outreach is identifying overlap between your CISMA and your partners. So we noticed that our local Clinton River Watershed Council was doing standard water quality surveys at specific locations throughout our county. And what we do with all of our partners is share our priority species and provide trainings on how to report invasives through the Midwest Invasive Species Information Network, or MISIN. Led to is the Clinton River Watershed Council discovering a single plant of water lettuce during one of their standard water quality testings along the Clinton River spillway, which is the red line in the map on the left. They reported it on MISIN and also directly reported it to the CISMA since they had my contact information, which allowed us to follow up and return to the site with their staff, since when they found it, they removed the single plant. And we went back, and over the course of that season, we were able to remove 200 individual water lettuce plants. This really let our CISMA know that we need to enhance our survey and monitor species since this was the first discovery in the county. We were successfully funded additional MISGP funding for this past field season in 2021, and we found another several plants, just a handful of them, and we released a press release which led to the discovery of a half-acre infestation where we were able to remove over 3,000 pounds of not only water lettuce, but also water hyacinth. And that was by the blue arrow left. These are all in the same watershed, and they do all connect. The blue area, Miller Drain, does connect all the way to the Clinton River spillway. So there's a potential that we have located the source population, but we will be doing more monitoring in future years to confirm and continue removal efforts. And finally, I just want to share that if you're not sharing your story, it's not reaching the people that need to be hearing it to enhance your efforts and raise awareness. So from us finding a handful of plants in October this year, we put out a press release with information on how to report using the MISIN app to the general public. We were lucky that it was picked up by multiple different online sources, as well as our local channel 4 news, which reached over 200,000 people in one viewing. 2 days after that news episode aired, we received a public which led us to the 3,000 pounds of not only water lettuce, but also water hyacinth. We really noticed a better success with our outreach if we are sharing our press releases through another well-known established organization. In this instance, we are releasing it through our county. And we tend to see that we get a lot more momentum and more news and media picking up and sharing our story when it's not solely just coming from the CISMA and our partners. And with that, I just want to say thank you. And if you have any questions, my contact information is on the screen.